Hello, look at this Jingle Bell, y'all. This thing is enormous. Can't wait to show it to you. Come hang out with me for a little while and we'll paint this bad boy up, use one of the new transfers on it, and just generally have a fun time. So you're missing out if you don't watch. We're going to start out with this Waverly Crimson paint. It's chalk paint. And I got new brushes. A bunch of them. I got them on Amazon. Hopefully they're not horrible. They weren't expensive, but I figured why not? Because they're not expensive. Oh, I like this color. This is a nice crimson. All right. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Brownie. Hey, Kathy. What's going on, ladies? Keyword tonight is jingle, by the way. If you want to comment that, you will get the link to get this project at a discount, of course, and a brand new transfer from the launch. Let's see. Hi, Barbara. So did y'all hear? If you're not a club member yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, because right now, whenever you sign up for club, you will get, oh goodness, I'm going wild with this paint. Let me get my transfer out from underneath here. You get 12 free mini transfers that are retired. Like the ones with 12 minis on them. 12 of them for signing up for club, signing up as a designer, or whenever you go on my website and spend $100. So do that before the end of the month. Okay, and claim your 12 free transfers. I mean, that's a deal. Hi, Nishaba. How are you, love? Hi, Joni. Welcome. Hi, Brandy. All right, y'all. So, and if you need the link to my website, you can also comment that keyword jingle, and the link will be in there, or I can send it to you. If you comment website, I'll send it to you directly. All right, so just painting this, y'all. This brush is great. I'm liking it so far. I got a bunch. The pack I bought came with like 6 packs of different types of brushes, so really excited about that. Just kind of roughly painting this. I hope that it will be good enough coverage that I don't have to do a second coat. And this paint's kind of thick, so I might be in luck. All right, y'all. So tell me about your day. Did you do something fun today? Or did you have to work like me? You know, I'm really getting sick and tired of waking up not rich and just poor again every day. It's really ridiculous, okay? Having to work for a living is a real pain in my behind. I don't deserve this. Okay, so I think I'm pretty good there. That color is amazing. So there are some little balls for the mistletoe up here. I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna just get some paint on them, and then we can move on to the next part of this. Hi, Melissa. How are you, love? Welcome. All right. I'm going to set this to the side because who knows? I might need it again. And you know how I hate to wash brushes, so I'm going to try my best to not have to. And I'll save that little guy for next time. So I'm going to use this Adirondack white. It's called Adirondack home decor, folk art home decor chalk paint. Love it. It's a favorite. And one of my little makeup sponges to hit up these words really fast. And hopefully that W is going to stay stuck. All right. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Yeah, isn't that ridiculous, Brandy? I think it's horrible. Okay, I don't understand what any of us did to deserve this life of working every day, having to get up early, or late, depending on what shift you work. And I'm sorry for you too, because I find it to be ridiculous. All right. And especially after only working like halfway last week when I was sick, it's really hard to come back and actually have to put in a full day's work. I think that that is probably the most horrible part of it all. I know I sound spoiled rotten, but I am spoiled rotten, unfortunately. I've done it to myself, spoiled me. I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you so much for joining me. I actually had a really great day today. Got a lot done. I have a busy week ahead of me still. We are working on lots of things at work, and I have to leave to go to Indianapolis on Thursday morning, or Thursday, I guess, afternoon, to get in there Thursday evening, go to dinner with my team, and then I have meetings on Friday for like half a day, and then I'm flying home on Friday. So that's going to be a whirlwind trip. Plus, like, going to another time zone wears me out. It's one time zone over. But what really wears me out the worst is that it takes forever. I use a Fitbit. It takes forever for my watch to sync and like update with the new time. So then I'm all like, I don't know what time it is. And my work computer does not automatically update, which is strange. I would think that the time zone would update automatically because you connect to the internet. Oh my gosh, 5 years? Good Lord, Barbara. Well, good for you. That sounds amazing. We have a bunch of yard work I need to do here. But yeah, my watch doesn't reset with the new time, so that is, I never know if it's reset or not. I'm constantly like, what time is it? And then, so my phone resets, thank God. But my computer does not. So I'm constantly trying to figure out what time it actually is. Oh, that is sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Brandy. I can't even imagine, honestly. You know, people, I feel horrible for people and their families going through cancer treatments. It's absolutely awful. But yeah, so I don't know. I know I sound like a brat, and I'm sorry. But yeah, the time change messes me up so bad whenever I go to a different time zone. And especially a quick trip like that, I don't get time to get used to it. I'm going to bed pretty much at the same time I normally do, but it's later. And then waking up an hour earlier than I normally would, which really is helpful whenever you're already tired. So, and I'm sure, I plan on doing a project while I'm there at my hotel, but I'm sure that those guys are going to keep me out late because we always have big dinners with like the whole team. So, you know, with a big group, hi Becky, it takes a long time for everybody to get their meals. And, oh goodness, that was difficult to open. Okay, so this is a Fern, okay, Waverly again. I like Waverly too. I think that they're actually owned by the same company as Folk Art. But it's great paint, both of them are, and they dry matte, which I like. And they're really thick and nice coverage. So yeah, I will be in Indianapolis for a couple of days later this week, and then I'll be right back home. Thank God I don't have to stay long. My boss is a real doll, y'all. He is so great. He knows that I don't want to travel. And so he tries to make it easy on me. In fact, he told me, y'all, they're going to dinner at 4:30 in the evening, okay? And I'm like, okay, well, I'm getting in at 3:45 Eastern. So I'll be there at dinner eventually. And he's like, well, you know, we probably won't go until 5. And I'm like, who books a reservation for 4:30? Hi, Rebecca. Okay, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. The keyword is jingle. So you can comment that. Plus, don't forget about the specials. Whenever you spend $100 on my website, there's that green color. Look how pretty that is. You will earn free a 10-pack of retired minis. Hi, Marie. Or you can sign up for my club and get the same exact reward. Or if you sign up as a designer, you will get that same exact reward. And now the designer kit, you do have to buy the kit, okay? There's 2 choices to become a designer. One of them is $9.99, and you don't get anything as a kit, okay? But then you can build your own kit, which is awesome. Or you can do the $99 kit, which comes with like $300 worth of stuff in it, which is amazing. That's what I did whenever I first started. And you don't have to sell anything, of course. You can buy it just to use the discount for yourself, which is the same thing that I did whenever I first signed up. And then we were in the pandemic, and I am so self-conscious. I still am, okay? Whenever I see myself on camera, it freaks me out. I don't like it. I've only recently, since I've been doing chalk, gotten used to the sound of my voice recorded. I do not like hearing my voice recorded. I try not to speak on videos, or anything like that, because I don't like it. And so I was thinking I wanted to get more comfortable in front of the camera. And what better way to do that? The keyword is jingle. Oh, did I not pin it? Y'all, I messed it up. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, I pinned it now. So it's the word jingle. Okay, so there's the black. That's just the same, that same chalk paint. The home decor folk art. I love it. Anyway, so I signed up because I wanted to be more comfortable on camera, and y'all, it has changed my, now I'm already pretty outgoing and like loud and what you would call an extrovert, right? But I'm really an introvert, big time. I don't like to be around people. I hate small talk. I really don't like to like visit and stuff with people that I don't really know. It makes me very uncomfortable. And not that I don't like people or anything like that, but it's just like, I feel awkward, you know? And so I thought that this would help me. And y'all, it has helped me so much. Plus, I have a thriving business. All pretty much by accident. I started doing lives, and at the time, my team had a challenge to do 30 days in a row. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. You know, what is 30 days? It's nothing. Okay, so there's that. I did dry it a little bit. Not the edges, of course, because I'm a mess. And then I just kept going, y'all. I did 180 days straight of lives every single day, on weekends, on holidays, every day, which was pretty impressive. It was the longest anybody had gone straight in a row on my team at the time. Hi, Kimberly. I am so awkward around people. I'm sorry if you've ever met me in person and felt like I didn't care or something, because I am so nervous talking to people that I don't really know that well. It is incredibly uncomfortable for me. So I try my best to not be that way, but I am anyways. Okay, so here's the little mistletoe or whatever that is. I don't even know. Trying to clean the edges up off of this. All of these things that I painted a mess. Anywho, so I went 180 days in a row, which was amazing, and just really incredible, because that's a lot of days. And I mean, I went down to Mississippi to my friend's house, and this is while I was still living in Tennessee. I went to her house to go help her with her new baby and her 2 children that she already had. And I did my lives at her house. She had no internet. I had no cell service hardly at all. I had to stick my phone up next to the window in order to get service. Like, basically, I needed to go outside and do my lives, okay, because the service was so horrible. So I cut my own. Everything I cut, I do on my laser. Let me show you this. So this is the Jingle Bell that we're going to paint. Yep, see, I told you I was going to have to come back and paint just a little bit more on this. I cut everything on my laser. I can cut rounds like up to 20 inches. And if you would like to, if you comment the keyword, you'll get the link to my Etsy page. I put all of my cutouts on there. Go check that out. And you can find everything. And if there's something that's missing that you don't see there, if you've seen it somewhere else, or if you just want it, send me a message and I'm sure I can make it for you. I make a bunch of custom stuff too sometimes. I try not to, but people do request certain things, you know? And so, I need a drink. So look how cute this cup is. Let me show you. Y'all, that's vinyl right there. That's ink on our vinyl. I mean, on vinyl, on like heat press vinyl, okay? I took it and I I inked a mini on it, and then I heat set it. And I had cut out those circles with my Cricut, or with my Silhouette. And then I inked on it and stuck it on my cup. Y'all, that has been on my cup now for like a solid 2 years. I did that on a live forever ago. I put that thing in the dishwasher and everything, and look, it's still perfect. Isn't that cute? That's our ink in one of our transfers. I love it. And every time people are at my house or they see my cup, they're like, oh my gosh, I love that. I made it, thanks. But yeah, I just heat set it and then took it off of there, stuck it right to my cup immediately. And that's where it's been ever since. Okay, so here's our Jingle Bell. Y'all, there's paint on the edge of this thing. I'm a nightmare, okay? Y'all don't judge me. If you're here new, just, I'm a hot mess, okay? I'm sorry. I can't be helped. So anyway, yeah, now you know my origin story of how I became a choc couture designer completely, entirely by accident. I built a little side gig. Isn't that cute? I love it. And I've made more friends doing this business. I don't know why my throat is like froggy. I've made so many friends doing this, y'all. People that I would have never met otherwise. Not only like here in town, so I moved back to Texas. I'm from Texas, but I moved back in April. Chris and I moved back with our little doggy Dozer. And I have so many girlfriends here in Houston that do choc couture and that I have been missing because I was in Tennessee for 5 years and I never got to see them unless I traveled here or to one of our events or something else. Okay, so what am I doing here? Y'all, I got paint on this a second ago, so let me see if I can clean it up. It's fine. It'll be fine. Isn't that cute, Melissa? I love it. All right, so I gotta wax this thing first, okay? We're gonna wax the entire Jingle Bell, okay? And then we're gonna put our transfer down on it. Now, whenever I use wax, I use very little, okay? This is basically new, okay? It's very slightly used. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, love? And literally just the tiniest bit on a little wax applicator, okay? And just rub the heck out of it, okay? Seriously, buff it and buff it is all I can say. Do not put huge chunks. You don't want chunks of wax, okay? You don't want a whole bunch of them or a whole bunch of wax in general, okay? Just a little bit goes a long way. And I actually put this wax applicator and my fuzzing cloths in the washing machine with my towels and jeans, okay? Just wash them like normal. Even the little wax applicator, even though it has wax on it, never had a problem with that, okay? I put it in the washer, throw it in the dryer. It comes out sparkling clean because all of our paste is entirely non-toxic and washable, okay? With just plain water, and my laundry soap is good enough. It works so good. Now, I do use ink a lot, okay? And I've gotten ink on my fuzzing cloth. But, so that's stained, okay, forever. Hi, Patsy. How are you, love? Welcome. But it just comes back out of the wash with stains on it. Okay, the paste, any paste washes right clean off of my fuzzing cloth. So that's why I don't really mind. If you see me cleaning transfers and stuff, you'll see my fuzzing cloth is disgusting. Look, it is so stained. This one is. Look at that. I'm a mess. That's a stain, y'all, from ink. So if you use ink, you just don't get it on your clothes, is my point to all of this. Okay, I have one piece of, there it is. I found it. Okay. There we go. Alrighty then. So make sure that you don't have any big limp pieces underneath your transfer. This pattern that we're using is the Winter Floral pattern. It is just like berries and snowflakes and pretty stuff for winter. We're going to use it all over this Jingle Bell. Okay, now I want to make sure that I'm pressed down really, really nicely here so that I get a really good seal on my entire project. We're going to use a big boy tonight. This thing has glitter all over it because there's glitter everywhere in this room. I used glitter like over a week ago. Hi, Deborah. And it ain't never coming out of this room. I promise you. The next people that live in this house are going to be like, wow, there's glitter in here. What happened? And it's going to be from me. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little bit of paste on my... And by the way, this is the squeegee from the handled squeegee. I just took it right out of the handled squeegee. And I actually prefer to use it like this. On big stuff. Super easy to use. And you can use it with a single color. You can use it with multiple colors to do like a hot mess. But it spreads really, really well. And when I wash it, if I remove it from the handle, then I'm not getting my handle all rusty. Okay, because there's metal pieces on that handle. But I just love this squeegee. It's amazing. All right. So trying to work fast because this is a big surface. I don't want it to dry in my transfer so that whenever I pull it up, I have a mess on my hands where it hasn't gone through the transfer. And then what do? I'm going to have to reline it up and put it back down. So try to move kind of quickly. And if you want to, you can use just a little bit more paste than what you would normally use on a big surface like this. And then you can go back with your squeegee at the end and just scrape up all that extra. And that way it's not a super thin layer and it takes just a little bit longer to dry. It gives you just a little bit more time. This is bright white, by the way, that I'm using, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go back and just scrape up the excess. And this transfer is amazing because it's one of those new thinner ones. And you can really scrape up every little last bit of paste that you put down. So it doesn't leave a lot behind. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Let me put that right over there on my little stool. And I'm going to dry this before I pick it up because, you know, I'm going to be smudging it if I don't. Okay. Also going to press buttons on my keyboard on accident probably. So you can comment the word Jingle, okay, to get all the supplies to make this project. And that keyword is pinned right here in the comments, okay? Now, whenever you comment that keyword, you're going to get a message from me. But if you've never messaged with me before, you may not see that message pop up in Messenger. So you'll want to go check your message requests. And then once you do that, then you can see the message that I sent you. You can click on the links in it. And there's also an option to sign up for live notices, okay? So you can sign up to get alerts whenever I go live. So if I do a live at a different time than I normally do, normally right at 8 o'clock Central is normally my normal time, 7:30 to 8. But if I do it live earlier or later or whatever, a different time, then you'll get a notice whenever I do. So you'll know, and you can hop on with me and come hang out. So, yeah, make sure that you know all about this promo that's going on, y'all, because it's amazing. Sign up for club or as a designer. But as a designer, you do have to buy the $99 kit, but you'll get 12 free transfers that are retired whenever you do that, okay? Or you can go on my website, spend $100, and you'll get that pack of free transfers as well by doing it that way, okay? Okay, so I'm drying this real well because I want to be able to pick it up and show you before we do anything else. Look how pretty that is. That print is gorgeous. I love it. I've used it one other time now, and I'm obsessed with it. So here's what we're going to do. Let's take all of our pieces, and we're going to put everything down on all the cutouts down first, okay? Just to make sure we have everything that we need. We're not missing anything. Thank you, Melanie. And that we have it together, okay? And then once we have everything placed, then we can come back and easily put on do all of our gluing all at one time, okay? That way you know that you have everything that you need. You're not missing any pieces or anything like that. You know where it all goes, and you can just pick it up and glue each piece, okay? Best advice ever. I promise you, you're going to love that. And if you're new here, make sure that you say, hey, okay? I would really love to know who you are, where you're from. Let me shake this really good. Excuse me while I shake this. This is tacky glue. I love this stuff, okay? I love it for small cutouts because it dries clear. And it's got a really skinny squirt top. Plus, it dries pretty quick. Like, it gives you a second to reconsider, okay, and move it around just a little bit. It gives you just that little bit of grace that everyone needs. But then when it's dry, like, after a second, it is, like, hard as nails. Isn't that pretty? Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, the cutouts here, okay, this black piece is scored. So you'll be able to see, I needed to move that. You'll be able to see exactly where the words are supposed to go, so you can get them lined up really nicely. And same with the snowflakes. It's all scored on that wood so that you can see exactly how to place everything. And you don't even have to guess, okay? And we're going to get all the words down first, and then we'll glue this bigger piece and the snowflakes and the rest of this all together. And y'all, this project is quick, okay? So just think about a hostess gift, just holiday gifts in general. This kind of thing is just perfect for that, okay? And it doesn't have to be a door hanging either, okay? It can definitely hang on a wall. You could even put it in, instead of hanging it at all, you could use an easel. Sorry, my brain was going completely blank there for a second. So make sure that you comment. I think we're going to do a giveaway. Okay, so we'll do a giveaway at the end. So come hang out. Make sure that you comment, because you got to comment. You got to make sure that you like my page. Okay, and I would just love it if you would share me with your friends. But definitely comment your name and location. And then here in just a few minutes, whenever we're done, I'll do a quick drawing. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Shirley. Welcome. Thanks for joining me, girls. I'm going to actually use the tacky glue on this one, too. I was thinking I could use the hot glue gun, but this one's still a little bit small for that. And I'm just not confident that I'm not going to squirt too much. So make sure that you tell me where you're from, your name, and if you're new here, okay? I would love, love, love to know that this is your first or second time watching, or however many times. Hi, Lori. How are you, love? Thank you so much, Brooke. I'm glad you like this. I am going to use my hot glue gun on this one. And y'all, this hot glue gun is also amazing. It's wireless. Thank God. So whenever I moved, funny story, I didn't know where anything was. Okay, my mom helped me. Ooh, yay, Kathy. Wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. I can't wait to see it. I would love it if you would share a photo of it in my VIP. If you're not in there yet, you can comment the keyword and get a link to go and join my VIP group, I would love for you to join it. But yeah, whenever I first moved, I could not find any of my belongings, okay? My mom did help me pack a little. Oops, y'all, I put that on there entirely wrong, okay? I'm losing my mind here. So yeah, my mom helped me pack. I couldn't find anything. I'm doing great. So I'm like, I can't find my glue gun. I gotta go buy one, okay? And of course, I go to Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, I'm spoiled to a wireless hot glue gun now that I've had this one for so long. I really would like a wireless one, right? But I've got about 3,000 hot glue guns in this house because every single time that I'm like, hey, I'm doing a project, before I started doing chalk, I'm doing a project and it requires hot glue. I have no idea what my child has done with my hot glue gun because she takes everything that I own and makes it hers. So I buy another one, right? Anyways, couldn't find any of them. Didn't know what box they were in. And my dining room was piled up, I mean, to the ceiling, full of boxes of all the stuff for my craft room, basically. Anyway, so go to Hobby Lobby. I see one that says it's wireless, and I'm like, oh, yes. And it was cheap, and that should have been my warning sign. You know, red flags should have gone off at that time, but generally in my life, I've ignored every red flag of pretty much everything. So I ignored it, and I'm like, it says it's wireless. I believe it, okay? And so anyways, I buy the thing, I get it home, and y'all, it is, okay, it's wireless, okay, but it has a little base that it sits on to get hot. You pull it off, and it completely removes the power from the stupid thing, okay? That, I guess, is wireless, okay? You got me there. But I was so upset by that. I was very, very sad by that because, like, you lied to me, Hobby Lobby. Y'all, look how stinking cute this thing is. Oh my gosh. Don't you love it? That transfer just turned out perfect on it. You can comment Jingle. And again, make sure that you comment so that I can enter you in the giveaway. And then we'll do a giveaway here in just a minute. So I'm going to use this thick jute. So yeah, that was my supposedly wireless glue gun. And now, every time that if I pack up my glue gun, I call my mom and I tell her where I put it. Or I take a picture of it. Wherever it is that I've stuck it, I make sure that someone knows, because if not, it will be lost. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Crystal. I'm glad y'all like this. Thanks, Shirley. All right, if I can get this knot tied, that'd be great. So yeah, that's what I do now so that I don't misplace my glue gun for days and days on end. Because I got tricked into buying a cheapo, I should have just looked for it, but I didn't. Okay, that's stinking cute, right? All right, make sure that you share. Comment your name and your location. I gotta get my little thing here going, okay? Here we go. All right. Oh, I gotta log in really fast, sorry. Okay, I'm getting there. Sorry, I'm slow. And then I need my link. I don't know what this is. Okay, here we go. Maybe. I did log in with Facebook. Thank you very much. Here we go. All right. I'm there almost. Make sure that you comment your name and your location, okay? PMD Chalks. That's where you are. If you haven't followed me yet, I would love for you to follow me. Love this post. Comment your location. And we are going to... Come on, man. Here we go. That one will be better. All right. There are 52 comments so far. So I will mail you something. Barbara. Barbara Jaqueeth. I hope that I got your name right. My gosh, that was horrible pronunciation. But you are my winner, my friend. Hi, Bev. How are ya? So, Barbara, I will be mailing you something special, okay? Thank you all so much for joining me. I love you all so much, and I mean it when I say that. Look how cute this turned out. Comment the word jingle to get this for yourself. And love, love, love you all. Thank you all for joining me. Have a great night.